Ever wondered why 3 o'clock a.m. to 5 o'clock a.m. is so important in Islam? What's the deal with this time slot being considered sacred? And what could possibly be gained from being awake then? Turns out, these wee hours, when everything's calm and quiet, are primed for some serious self-reflection, personal growth, and deepening your connection to your faith. Buckle up as we dive into 7 practices that not only feed your spirit, but also help you become a better version of yourself emotionally and mentally. Ready to embark on this journey of self-discovery and spiritual enlightenment? Let's tackle these questions head-on. Number 1. The Tahajjud prayer. In the quiet hours before dawn, there's a special opportunity. Tahajjud prayer, it's not just any prayer, it's highly regarded in Islam, with Prophet Muhammad saying it's the best one after the obligatory prayers. This prayer happens between 3 o'clock a.m. and 5 o'clock a.m. It's believed that during this time, the connection between people and Allah is strongest. Beyond its spiritual significance, Tahajjud prayer brings peace and clarity, helping navigate life's challenges. It also demonstrates commitment and discipline, as it requires waking up and praying while others sleep. Overall, Tahajjud isn't just a ritual, it's a path to personal growth, a way to connect with Allah, and a source of peace. Number 2. Reciting the Quran. In the quiet moments before dawn, when the world is still and your mind is clear, there's a special chance to connect with the Quran. This time isn't just suggested, it's considered ideal for this spiritual practice. The Quran itself mentions, indeed, the hours of the night are more effective for concurrence of heart and tongue and more suitable for words. But why is this time so significant for Quran recitation? The answer lies in the calm and peaceful atmosphere of the early hours. With fewer distractions, you can truly focus on the Quran's words, understanding their meanings, reflecting on their wisdom, and letting them touch your heart. Reciting the Quran isn't just about reading words, it's about connecting with the divine, understanding his message, and letting it guide your life. It's about finding solace in his words, seeking his wisdom, and striving to live by his teachings. During these early hours, as you recite the Quran, it's like having a conversation with Allah. Each verse you read is a word from him, and each reflection or prayer it inspires is your response. It's a dialogue that strengthens your bond with Allah, deepens your faith, and brings you closer to him. Plus, reciting the Quran is a way to gain spiritual and moral insight. It's filled with stories of prophets, lessons from history, and guidance for personal and social behavior. By reciting the Quran, you not only draw nearer to Allah, but also equip yourself with the knowledge and values that help you grow as a person. Number 3. Reflection and supplication. Another valuable practice during these early hours is reflection and supplication. It's said that during the last third of the night, Allah descends to the lowest heaven, ready to respond to those who call upon him. This highlights the accessibility of divine mercy and love. Reflection during this time allows introspection, honesty, and confronting fears and hopes. Making dua is like having a private conversation with Allah, expressing gratitude, seeking guidance, and asking for forgiveness. It's not just about getting what we want, but acknowledging our dependence on Allah and recognizing his power and wisdom. Number 4. Remembrance of Allah. In the quiet moments of early morning, before the hustle and bustle of the day begins, there's a special time for remembering Allah, known as Dhikr. It's not just about going through the motions. It's a chance to find inner peace, calm our minds, and gain control over our emotions. As the Quran says, indeed, in the remembrance of Allah do hearts find rest. This isn't just religious rhetoric, it's a profound truth. Dhikr helps soothe our troubled hearts, clears our minds, and brings a sense of tranquility to our souls. Doing Dhikr in the early hours is particularly meaningful because it's when the world is quietest, allowing us to focus on our spiritual well-being. It's a time for self-reflection, for getting in touch with our inner selves, and for strengthening our bond with Allah. But Dhikr isn't just about reciting Allah's names. It's about understanding his qualities, appreciating his greatness, and acknowledging his presence in our lives. It's a way to express our love for Allah, show gratitude for his blessings, and seek his mercy. And it's not just spiritually enriching. Dhikr also helps us become better people. It teaches us to manage our negative emotions like anger and jealousy, reminds us of our life's purpose, and guides us toward virtues like patience and humility. So in essence, Dhikr in the early morning is a powerful practice that fosters spiritual growth, emotional stability, and personal development. It's a journey toward finding inner peace and forging a deeper connection with Allah. Number 5. Seeking forgiveness. In the early morning quiet before the world awakens, there's a unique chance to seek forgiveness, a practice known as Istighfar. It's more than just a ritual, it's a journey towards self-improvement and emotional strength. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, once said, "Whoever regularly says Istighfar seeking forgiveness, Allah will appoint for him a way out of every distress and a relief from every anxiety." These words offer hope to those facing life's challenges. But what does seeking forgiveness really involve? It's not just about saying sorry. It's about owning up to our mistakes, learning from them, and striving to do better. It's about taking responsibility and making amends where needed. Seeking forgiveness in the early hours is significant because distractions are minimal, allowing us to focus inwardly. It's a time for self-reflection, for confronting our past mistakes. Seeking forgiveness isn't just about easing guilt, it's about cleansing the soul, freeing the mind from past burdens, and paving the way for personal growth. Additionally, seeking forgiveness means forgiving others. It's about releasing grudges, healing wounds, and fostering compassion. It's understanding that forgiveness is the first step toward reconciliation. Number 6, planning the day. Now on to another important morning practice, planning the day. In those quiet hours before the world wakes up, there's a golden opportunity to map out our day ahead. This isn't just about jotting down tasks, it's about maximizing our time and productivity. Inspired by the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, who was known for his exceptional organization skills, planning the day early sets the tone for success. He balanced his various roles effectively, from being a prophet to a community leader, showcasing the value of time management. Waking up early allows us to strategize, prioritize tasks, and boost productivity. It's when our minds are sharpest, distractions are fewest, and potential for accomplishment is highest. Planning isn't just about making lists, it's about setting achievable goals, managing time wisely, and finding balance in our lives. It's about knowing what matters most, understanding our limits, and making deliberate choices about how we spend our time. Plus, planning brings personal growth. It instills discipline, sharpens organization skills, and leads to a sense of fulfillment. So planning the day in those early hours isn't just a routine, it's a pathway to self-improvement, increased efficiency, and a more rewarding life. Number 7, the Suhur, a morning ritual of balance and blessings. As the first light of dawn peeks over the horizon, there's a cherished tradition that sets the tone for the day ahead. The pre-dawn meal, also known as Suhur. This practice, rooted in the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad, isn't just about fueling the body, it's a soul-nourishing ritual. The Prophet himself emphasized its importance, stating that there's a blessing in partaking in Suhur. Beyond your sustenance, Suhur holds a deeper significance. It's about kickstarting the day with gratitude and mindfulness, recognizing the blessings bestowed upon us by Allah. Gathering the family for Suhur strengthens familial bonds and fosters a sense of togetherness before embarking on the day's tasks. Moreover, Suhur isn't solely spiritual. It has tangible physical benefits too. Providing essential nutrients and energy, it primes the body for the day ahead, promoting better concentration and productivity while maintaining a healthy metabolism. In essence, Suhur embodies the core tenets of Islam, balance and unity. It strikes a harmony between our physical needs and spiritual obligations, and between individual practices and communal responsibilities. It's a discipline that brings us closer to Allah and to each other. Waking up in the pre-dawn hours isn't just about fulfilling religious duties, it's a journey of self-discovery and resilience. It's a testament to our ability to exercise self-control, master our desires, and cultivate inner strength. Amidst the tranquility of the early morning, it's a time for reflection, prayer, and finding solace in our faith. Ultimately, waking up for Suhur isn't merely a practice, it's a lifestyle choice. It's a daily commitment to spiritual growth, excellence, and living with purpose. Each morning as we partake in this ritual, we draw closer to our Creator, reaffirm our purpose, and nurture our souls for the day ahead.